Big news for Honor fans. The developers have heard your cries and whines and bitches and moans, and they are addressing them, which is good because I was one of those who were crying, bitching, and moaning. But they say that they hear you, and in their latest dev stream or live stream or Warriors Den, whatever, they have addressed just about all your concerns. Now, if you have some other concerns, they have to be extremely minute or rare, because just about everything they talked about in this dev stream is what I've been seeing on message boards over and over and over from just about every source. So today I'm not going to go over each and every one of them. I do have a highlight video that I'll put in the description below that goes a little bit more into detail if you are one of those people who want to know about numbers and so on and so forth, or if you're one of those people who have what may seem to be a smaller concern, you may find it in that video below. Now, today's dev stream was about 40 minutes long. The link that I have is about 20 that just highlights some of those. But this one is going to be a lot shorter because I just simply want to talk about some of the changes that released today that I believe will have the biggest impact on gameplay, and some that I believe will be the most interesting. First and foremost, the Peacekeeper Nerf. Yep, she's getting a nerf after everyone begged and cried for it. She is getting it now. I don't play Peacekeeper, nor do I have a big issue playing with the Peacekeeper, but I am glad to see that they are doing something about that sweep attack that just comes out in the blink of an eye. I mean, you got to be like the Flash or Superman or, you know, Mega Gamer 33156 in order to counter some of those moves that she has. So the developers, what they're doing is what they're looking into doing, and what they're testing right now is her sweep attack will actually be punishable. So if you block that sweep attack, you'll still be able to, I think you'll be able to get a hit off of her or maybe a guard break. I don't really know. You can go ahead and check out the video in the link below, and he goes into a lot of detail. The developer goes into a lot of detail about how they're changing that sweep attack. Now, another thing they're going to be addressing is her light attacks. Now, he talks about what he believes, and when I say he, I'm talking about the developer, talks about what he believes some of the issues were with that light attack. And you can, again, go look in the description. I'm not going to talk about everything in it because some of it was very technical. But the bottom line is that she's getting a nerf. They're going to be looking into it. Now, they did say they'll try not to nerf her into oblivion where she's pretty much broken. But, you know, I wanted to see it get to a place where Peacekeepers have to be a little bit more strategic in their approach, because right now they just come in, sweep attack, left attack, sweep attack, left attack, up attack, and you know, it's just R1, R1, R1 over. Oh yeah, and then they're gonna try to grab you and stab you. So they are gonna be doing some things with that. They're also gonna be making some positive changes with it. So it's not gonna be all negative. But yeah, prepare for the mass exodus of Peacekeepers. Exit stage right. And out with the Peacekeeper and in with the Lawbringer, a.k.a. the Law Bay, a.k.a. Mr. Versatile himself. He is getting some major buffs. I mean, so many that I think he might become OP. Now, his quick attacks are becoming quicker. On parry, his sweep attack is getting hyper armor, and it's going to do more damage. Plus, just about all his attacks are getting more damage. I mean, some are going from like 20 damage to 35. Some are going from 20 to 25. Most of them about between 5 and 10 points of damage are being added. But he's also getting quicker. Now, another big thing that's being added is, I don't know the name of this attack, but the attack where he kind of spears you and throws you over his shoulder, because it's like the Hulk behind there in that metal. Once you do that move, you'll be able to do a side heavy attack. Now, if you try to do an upper heavy, you won't be able to do it. Your opponent should be able to block it when they stand or upon standing. But once you do that move where you throw them over your shoulder to the ground, you will be able to get a free side heavy attack. That's gonna be huge, because as you know, the only guaranteed hit he has right now is if you're able to guard parry or if you're able to guard break. That's pretty much the only guarantee he has, as far as I know, as far as guaranteed heavies go. There are a lot of changes that they added to the Law Bay, aka Lawbringer, aka Mr. Pony himself, aka Mr. Versatile. So go look at the video. They talk about it for about a good 2 to 3 minutes of all the changes he's getting. And be prepared, guys, because there are going to be a lot of Lawbringers coming within the next couple weeks, months, or however long it takes for this patch to come out. Moving right along to your favorite neighborhood warlord, aka your resident headbutt man. He is also getting a nerf. Now, yes, people abuse that headbutt, and I am glad to see them addressing this one. I personally play as Warlock. He's like probably my third character that I play with a lot, but he better move out of the way because it's probably going to be Lawbringer after all these buffs. Actually, after I'm done with this video, I'm going to go brush up on my Lawbringer skills. Anyway, his headbutt is getting a nerf. They're going to take more stamina to do the headbutt. And also, the developer said they're going to make it a little bit easier to dodge the headbutt. They'll go into detail in the video about how much milliseconds and so on and so forth. Bottom line is that you're going to have a better opportunity to dodge and punish him for trying to headbutt. But none of this matters if you can't connect to a game. It doesn't matter if you have the best character or the worst hero. If you can't connect, or if you're lagging, or if your guy's jumping all over the place, or if he freezes and then ends up behind you, it doesn't matter. So one of the first things that was addressed in the beginning of the stream is that, yes, their main priority is to fix the stability and connectivity between players. Now, they haven't been able to lock down exactly what it is, so I don't know, nor do they know, when they will actually fix the connectivity, which is a big issue. And I know for many of you, it's the main issue. For many of you, it doesn't even matter about the buffs or the nerfs or any of that, which is important. The main thing is to be able to connect. And let me tell you guys, I have a wired connection, open NAT. Everything I have is streamlined for gaming, and I'm unable to get a good steady connection for a good amount of the time. So that's one thing that they are working on. Unfortunately, there is no timetable about when they'll fix that. And I have another video coming up asking the question, is it going to be too late once they fix it? So guys, stay tuned. Make sure you look out for that one. And then there were some other things that were talked about. You know, the Raider, the Berserker. They are looking at the Raider, Berserker, and the Orochi. They are looking to making some changes to those characters, but it won't be addressed within this patch. And speaking of this patch, they're saying that it's going to come out very soon. How soon is soon? Soon. That's the answer, guys. You can look at the video in the description down below, and the link in the description down below. But there is no date right now. Everything is in testing. PC will probably get it first, and then consoles later on. Guys, what do you think? Do you think these will be big changes? How do you think it'll affect the game? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, once again, I'm a fairly new YouTube creator, so if you have any suggestions or inputs, let me know. I'm welcome to all criticism. And as always, thanks for watching.